Hi there, my name's Nessie. This is an interview that I did with George Michael's backing singers, Shirley Lewis and Lucy Jules, November 2011 in Dublin, Ireland. And this was broadcast on RTE 2XM on a show called Culture Cafe, which I present on the 9th of November 2011. Enjoy. How long are you in Dublin? When did you guys
We're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, we've been here for 4 days. 4 days.
Yeah, only for 4 days, 2 shows.
Yeah.
Which Tuesday was brilliant.
You were there?
I was there on Tuesday.
Did you have good seats?
Oh my God, I'm telling you, if George was wearing any kind of smelly aftershave, I could smell it.
Oh, you could smell it?
We love that.
Oh, good.
I could smell it. It was fantastic.
The crowd was amazing because they were singing.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've heard them singing to Roxanne. And then when he did Different Corner, it was like everyone was singing all these little lips and lines he does. It was fantastic.
It was brilliant.
You have to say it's been the cheeriest audience, considering that a lot of the songs are quite heartfelt and quite down in tempo. Everyone has been the happiest here in Dublin.
How do you guys feel? Let's say from the 25 live tour to this tour, you have to be in a kind of a different mindset from one set to the other.
Completely. Well, 25 Live was first off, it was a celebration.
And a greatest hits tour.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it was him celebrating the fact that he's been lucky enough to be doing it for 25 years. And everyone cares enough to still care about him and the music. So it was a riot. It was an absolute party.
Yeah.
So it's a celebration, beginning to end.
This one's more about his voice.
Absolutely.
It's more about, his fans, I think, listening to his voice and listening to the kind of songs that he actually really likes to sing. I think that's, what it's... And he's got such an amazing voice that we're just out there enjoying the concert, basically. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, because there's a lot of the times that I saw that you're sitting down, but there's other times when you're kind of dancing along.
Oh,
it's like we're in the gig. We're just in the gig. We're like the audience.
With the best seats in the house.
Yeah, but with the best seats in the house, exactly, yeah.
Your warm-up, your vocal warm-up was introduced about 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah, it was,
tour. That's brilliant. Why is that not there, or why was it not there all the time? It gives a great vibe, an absolutely great vibe.
You know when something's under your nose? It's so in your face that you can't see it, and I think that's what's happened over the last 5 years.
I think the first time I saw the whole George and... I'm not sure if you must have been there anyway. It was a documentary about... when was it? It was about 1991. Was it the South Bank documentary?
Yeah, South Bank documentary.
And there was a whole gospel thing on that as well.
Yeah,
So there has always been that kind of thing there.
Yeah, I guess so. I think that this time around, though, I think that probably because we are not doing that much, I think he just really did want to put a little bit of focus on it. He's such a gracious, gorgeous, amazing person to work for, and I think he just wanted to showcase us. I think that's something that he just decided, you know what, I want everyone to hear. I think he just wanted people to hear us. And we do have such fun in the dressing room anyway, doing that song. And we were like, why don't we just do that? And he was like, yeah, why don't we just do that?
It's a bit mad having George Michael as a boss.
Yeah, it is.
It's a bit mad, yeah.
Especially when you perv over your boss.
We love him. Happens to be George Michael. We love him. We're just like, we're in love with him.
Getting to talk to you guys is something like that. I have 2 copies of Whamra. You know what I mean? I have on vinyl like that from years ago, so this is fantastic for me. But when somebody who's that well known, it kind of takes the spotlight off you guys a little bit.
It should.
Of
course.
Absolutely.
It's all about him.
But I mean, you guys have fantastic voices yourself. Do you never want to kind of let rip and kind of kick it?
It's a totally different game, to be fair. Being able to sing is one thing, and we are so grateful that we can. And the fact that we get a chance to actually sing with him, it's no different if we were going off and singing on our own on a stage somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? It's still honouring the fact that we have this gift of singing. And also actually it kind of, when you're working for someone like George, when you know all of the songs anyway, and you grew up on that music, it's even sometimes better than singing those songs with him and accompanying him than maybe letting rip somewhere else, where you might not have that much of an audience, or you might not be singing something that is that heartfelt, or not something that's not that familiar. So no, we don't. No, we never go.
Wish it was me.
Wish it was us. No.
You did have your own solo album at one stage. Didn't you?
I did, yeah, I think, and Lucy,
Yeah.
You're
Lucy
in the.
has too.
I'm gonna mess up the phonophonics, is it?
Superphonics. Yeah.
Superphonics.
Good.
Yeah,
Bloody
good research. Good research. Love that.
Google is great.
Brilliant.
Baby, that's amazing.
I love that. That's fantastic.
So, do you ever? I suppose when you're on the road doing that, it's this is one job, and I suppose you guys are probably the equivalent of a session musician, except your voice is your instrument.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah.
So when you're not on a tour like this, what do you do? Do you still want to make music? Do you just want to go home and do whatever, just chill out?
Lucy does.
I
You
do
do a lot
quite
of
a bit,
music,
yeah,
and
I
Lucy's
do.
an
Yeah.
actress support as well. So she's very busy.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of, I still sing with loads of other people. I just did the Kylie tour early this year, Roxy Music. So I've been on the road for constantly. But you see, when George calls, everything is kind of dropped, obviously, because we love him. But yeah, I do. I act as well, as Shell said, and I do other voice work. So I do voiceovers, I do cartoons and stuff. So it's all within the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's all within the
How
same.
did you get into cartoon voiceovers? That's pretty cool.
She is brilliant at doing
really cool.
accents,
Yeah,
everything. She's so amazing. Do something.
Yeah, go on. What cartoon characters have you done?
Oh, I work for Aardman, if I'm allowed to say that. I work for Aardman. You know the Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, brilliant.
So I work for that company, and I did a series called, I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, no.
It'll come back. But it was a kids animated sketch show. So it was basically an attempt to be the Fast Show, but obviously for children up to about the age of
That's brilliant.
14. So it was everything from a toothbrush to a little girl to an old man to a mum to a dinosaur. You know, it was kind of, so it was everything.
So I had to be a girl who spoke like that, and she was quite naughty.
So to be from there to be a little elf and a little Irish man there too. I was a little old Irish lady, so I spoke like that quite a lot.
Isn't she great?
So yeah, so I went to.
Brilliant.
So I kind of so I did. I
That's
went
gonna
to
keep
drama
you
school.
busy.
Yeah, it's great, and it feeds the schizophrenia. I mean, get paid for it.
Exactly.
It's all good.
And I've got a regular job, I guess.
However,
I only work with George now.
but brace yourself for what her day job
but
actually is.
I'm a producer and a manager, agent. So that's my life outside this.
In Hollywood, darling.
So,
In Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Now, Mr. Goss
yes, and I look after my husband. Yeah,
and
the great and wonderful Mr. Luke Gotts. Yes.
which is fantastic. And it was only recently I heard how well Matt was doing as well, which is fantastic.
He's got a show in Las
Yeah, and-
Vegas.
It's fantastic. So it's amazing that there's this whole surrounding, this musical surrounding. It's like another level almost. When I'd be talking to like lots of little bands and they're always talking about gigging and everything.
Yeah.
But when you see something in the papers or you see something on the TV and you guys are actually stuck in the middle of it.
I know. It's great. I mean, we're complete enough. You just feel blessed. I mean,
Oh my
you
God,
do.
yeah.
Obviously you can't just go on stage and sing. You have to do warm-ups. Do you do that even, or do you have like vocal runs and stuff like that you do even on a day when there's not a show?
No, because when the show requires, even though on this show it's beautifully laid back and it's very elegant and it's not, as we said, as frenetic as 25 Live. The adrenaline and the concentration can still really, really sit on your voice.
Okay.
So when it's not a gig day,
I'm going to move this up because it's
yeah, just
Yeah,
you're
no
right.
problem.
So when it's not a gig day, we try our best to take it as easy as we can.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So not that much singing, not that much talking. We try not to have too much alcohol, but generally it's rest. It's vocal rest.
It's for rest. It's for, sleeping and
water. Because they are two tiny little muscles that are so ridiculously delicate and get just as stressed out as if we were pumping
you were
iron
working
doing
out,
triceps or whatever.
exactly.
They get just as fatigued, if not more actually, because they're in such a fragile place. So no gig days.
We don't do it. But on the
No
gig days,
singing.
obviously, we go in early, we sound check, and, obviously make sure everything's perfect for the night. If we've had any problems the night before with sound or whatever, then we go through that. But we've got an amazing crew. George has an amazing crew and sound guys and lighting guys, and it is like a family, really. I mean, most people have been working with George for a long time.
On this tour, there's like, obviously there's like all the classical musicians and stuff as well. How did the new families meld into, you know, what has been there for a number of years?
He chooses very carefully.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
You know,
he's a great judge of character.
Yeah,
isn't
absolutely. And very intuitive. So he sources people that he knows would fit in with his current family.
That's really cool.
He's just got just great instincts. It's funny because you don't really even think about it, but everyone that he had, they've got nice energy. They're
Absolutely.
nice people.
Nobody sticks out. No one person will pop out.
Like you don't think, I don't like that person.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
He's the all-seeing eye. He's the oracle. Yeah. He does it on purpose. He knows what he's doing. You know? So he does it with such knowing, and obviously with grace. You know.
And you know, you can tell we're massive George Michael fans.
Yeah, you can see it. Even on Twitter. Who's in control of the Twitter account?
We all do Twitter.
Yeah, we love a bit of
We just do for each other. We're all on it. So
you can see, like, I think George posted something of the
he
actual
did.
vocal, and
I
he's like,
know,
we
how
love our
cute.
job.
Yeah, we do.
It's so cute to do that. We were like, when we watched it back, we laughed because obviously we're just, we didn't even realise really what that looked like, because you kind of think that you're not being seen when you're sitting down, because we're the orchestra, it goes up, so you don't really think anyone's really paying attention to you when you're sitting down. But now we're like, oh, people are paying attention even when we are sitting down.
Yeah, I
we
told
were roaring.
But he just he laughs. Now he's doing it even more.
Yeah.
The other night he actually forgot to introduce
into
He did, didn't he? He forgot to introduce because he was laughing at
rocking
us.
away.
He was laughing at us, but I thought how cute because he put it up on his page. Although he's still not following us, but he thinks he is.
Listen.
He said, "No, I'm following you."
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no, it's very
Bless you. No, you're not. Bless.
And everyone is saying to him,
Follow your
singers. Follow your singers. He's probably following someone else that he thinks is
He
us.
thinks it's us. Yeah. He's doing the right thing.
A friend of mine asked me to ask you guys for a tip on how is the best way to go about becoming a professional singer.
The best way.
It's hard, isn't it?
It is hard. It's so.
Is it a lot of luck?
I think it is.
Oh my lord, yeah.
It's more luck than anything else.
It is more luck and chance than anything else, and it gets to the point where if you can do it, that's just safe. But it's the timing, it's the people. I think probably the three main rules are you got to absolutely love what you're doing, and I think that goes for everything. You've got to love what you're doing, because then when you love what you're doing, then it will fall out of you. You got to love it, because when you love something, it falls out of you, and you naturally you become the best at it. You've also got to put yourself out there. You've really got to put yourself out there. You've got to be as brave as you can, and you've got to advertise yourself as best you can to let people know that you're serious.
And you can't give up.
How hard is it working on a tour like this? Like, there's a lot of hanging around as well. The show time is great, but there's a lot of hanging around, like the day off in between. That's because there was something else booked in the theatre or something else.
We're all best friends, so it's like being on holiday together. We
giggle and we laugh all the time.
Laugh. We were literally the other night. We were just laughing. We were crying with laughter. We laugh.
We gotta go to bed.
We laugh all the time. We have to drag ourselves away from each other. It is the best job to do. It's just fun. It's just fun.
A cherry.
We might get a little tired, but that's self-inflicted tiredness when we've stayed up too late.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely. The best cherry is the fact that we are desperately in love with each other.
Yeah.
So, so we don't feel we don't feel that there are hours to pass, even though you get up really early and you wait and you wait and you hurry up and you wait and you wait and you hurry up some more, and then you've got a gig, 2 hours, be brilliant now. Oh, okay. Because we're in a constant, I don't know, we're in a
happy
constant
bubble.
state of, we're in a happy bubble.
I can't even imagine being in a job like that. I mean, come on.
Oh, don't get us wrong. We've had gigs where, oh my God, you feel that day.
Yeah.
You feel It doesn't matter who the artist is, and there are a few who will remain nameless because that's how we roll.
obviously,
We're gracious.
that's how we
But
roll.
you have to, oh my
you
gosh,
have to-
you can't. You disappear. You're
count the
counting down the
hours,
hours.
you
You're
don't-
counting down the minutes. Even during the gig, you're like, oh God, you know. And then as soon as it's like, and good night, you're there with your glass going, thank Christ, survived that. Do you know what I mean? But not on this.
Not on this one.
Do you get much contact with George during the tour? I know he likes going home and stuff at night if he can, but you know he's obviously has to remain with security and everything because of his just because he is George Michael.
We spend time with him. Yeah, it's our private time with him. But we definitely get to hang.
Absolutely.
Just a funny, intelligent guy, and great to hang with.
What is it about George that makes you keep coming back to work with him again?
I think you just love him. It's just we genuinely love him. It's not about the job. It's not about the money. It's not. It's just you just love him. I can't express to you what an amazing guy he is, and I guess he's got tons of fans, and everyone knows it, and everyone seems to love him in the same way. I mean, we've been on Twitter not that long really since the tour started, but just the messages that you see going back and forth. Everyone seems to feel the same. Everyone can feel that from him. What a lovely guy he is, and he's so warm and
he's kind.
he's kind. He's kind.